Hey, it's Mark Reynolds here, Breeze Automotive. I wanted to show you how we treated our Factory 5 Mark III Roadster trunk lid before we install it on the car. The trunk lids normally have an aluminum liner, and we struggled a bit trying to get our trunk lid to fit the body. And it stayed that way for quite a while until one day I decided to just cut the liner out. So I cut the aluminum liner off the car and sanded it down, and then I had a really flexible trunk lid. And my thought was that if I could vacuum bag some carbon fiber or epoxy layers to the inside of the trunk lid and let it cure while it was pressed onto the body, that I could reshape the trunk lid to match perfectly. So that's what I did. What you're looking at here is the trunk lid. It's got its final paint white on the other side, but on this side what we have is one layer of Baltec 2mm core mat and one layer of carbon fiber, and we vacuum bagged it onto the surface of the trunk lid. There's actually two layers of carbon fiber right here because we're trying to maintain the stiffness of the curve in this direction. And what I was noticing was when I would tighten up my hidden trunk hinge mounting plates, it was very easy for a slight misadjustment to just tweak the body. So we stiffened it there with the core mat first, but also a second layer of carbon fiber. The way this looks, it's pretty good coverage, but you can see little white dots in between the mesh of the carbon fiber, and the little white dots are the actual Baltec showing through the layer below. This came out extremely dry and almost sandpapery looking because the surface that you get is the surface that's touching the carbon fiber when you vacuum bag it, and that's called a release layer, and that's like a polyester fabric, so you almost have a fine fabric texture on top of the carbon fiber that gets left. So this is what it looks like when you add clear coat to the carbon fiber as it comes out of the vacuum bag process. We did have to slice the carbon fiber a little to get it to lay flat, so I think there's a seam there and there's a little overlap right here, so we do have two layers of carbon fiber in that area. Just wanted to show you how that came out, and it does fit the body really well. If I had to do it over, and I was thinking more about it, I would have run a tube from this area where the license light comes into the body from the body. I'd run a piece of tubing right up around there and vacuum bag it right into the lid, but didn't think of that at the time, so we'll surface mount our wiring. Another detail on our Arctic white body is we eliminated the quick jacks for a smooth, clean look in the front. We also have hidden body mounts set up on this. So tough to see here, but the body buck is bolted onto a pair of studs in the front there. A pair of studs that are glued on both sides there. So you'll notice when you come outside, look, no screw holes on either side. Here's a little closer look at the hidden body mount. Those studs are now glassed into the body. On the back of the car, also, we are going with no quick jacks. So these particular holes you see here are about ½ inch higher than the standard holes. So we took the body and we let it droop as much as it could on the frame without any modifications for drop butt, and we were able to get it about ½ inch lower. So just offset these holes a little bit, and then we're going to through bolt with hex bolts, ½ inch hex bolts into the chassis. Okay, a little bit more on the body. Thanks for listening. Bye now.